Hey, Daniel. Give me a second. I'm just making up stuff for these typos. So I'm just kind of making up ideas, spontaneously. You can check original characters if you want to see what I'm working on, but yeah, I'm just making random descriptions. Nothing like too fancy at the moment. Just something so I can have an idea for later. Okay, now let me ping all the new people, and of course you and Alberto. Oh wait, I still need to fill in the other ones. Okay. Alright. At the AI the Somnium files.
Before we reach HQ, let's summarize our investigation so far.
Oh wait, hold up. Am I missing messages? I think I am. Alright, let me check. Oh yeah, I am. Hey Daniel. Hey Avery. Welcome back, you two. Yeah, sorry I missed the messages. I ain't seen them on my laptop.
Mayumi is suffering from dementia. If Mayumi followed Ota and Iris, it is highly likely that she saw the person in the polar bear costume. But...
she might not remember.
correct.
Okay.
Mizuki did not have any new information about Okiura Fishery. Currently, it seems there is nothing linking that company to Renju.
Still, something's not right.
There is only circumstantial evidence linking So Sejima to the new Cyclops serial killings.
I agree, but there has to be more to it. The Kumakuras had connections to both victims. So has a connection to the Kumakuras. There's a common link there. They have to be involved somehow. So also might have connections to Iris.
Because So appeared in Iris's somnium?
Yeah.
Likely because you haven't had a good night's sleep.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've been this busy.
If my body were made of flesh, I would offer my lap as a pillow.
What? You can't say something like that out of the blue. Now it's awkward.
I am more interested in the hired guns that So uses as bodyguards. I did some research and discovered that Mr. Sejima hires substantial security. If all of his security staff are this heavily armed, Yakuza gangs pale in comparison.
Is So trying to start trouble?
Unknown, but there is definitely more than he is letting on.
Okay.
There is an important piece of news.
And what's
What
that?
is it?
The Odoroki Man chocolate found at the warehouse. Fingerprints were found on it.
Oh?
Whose?
Mayumi Matsushida's.
What?
Mayumi bought the chocolate at the convenience store 812 on Koshu. This was captured on security footage. 812 stores are commonly called 8s. 8 is not far from the Famisto where Ota stole the station wagon.
Hold on a second.
Huh.
I'm having trouble keeping the facts straight.
Allow me to summarize.
Please.
The chocolate was purchased yesterday at 10:33 p.m.
Okay.
That's the same time Ota stole that car.
Correct.
What conclusions can we draw from that?
Unknown. All that is known for certain is that Mayumi bought the chocolate at an 8 store last night. And that same chocolate somehow ended up in the warehouse.
Did she go there and drop it?
So.
It is possible.
Wait, what?
Well...
Sorry to interrupt your brainstorming, but there's a call from the boss.
Connect me.
Date, did you hear that Iris's operation is over?
Yeah, I heard about it at the hospital. She made it, right?
Yes, but she's still unconscious. She's currently in the ICU. No visitors allowed.
All right.
Ota, however, seems like he can talk now.
He's out of treatment?
Yeah, he's in a general ward now.
Got it. I'll head over.
I'll meet you there.
All right. Yeah, let's talk to Ota. See what he has to say. So in this timeline, he survived, him and Iris. So I wonder how this is going to change the story. Central Hospital.
How are you feeling, Ota?
Yeah, how you feeling, you goofy little brat?
You know, surprisingly, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm still under anesthesia, so I don't have any pain.
All right, that's good.
Ota, I'm sorry to put this on you right after your surgery, but can you talk to us for a minute?
Happy to answer. Of course, it's a beautiful woman. Wait, actually, hold up. Speaking of that, Daniel, do you remember, I think it was last stream, we found out how old Boss is. I think she's like 50 something. And it's like, there's no fucking way. There's no fucking way she's in her 50s.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, Avery, look at her. Does she like she's in her 50s? In fact, hold up. Let me pull up the file on her. Oh, no, she ain't her 50. She's 42. Even still. 42. Wait, hold up. Did I miss something? She using that tsunami spell? Yeah, she like she's in her early 20s. "42" and she looks like that. Bruh. Oh, you mean Tsunade? Oh yeah. Yeah, using her jutsu to stay young. Yep. Should I talk to boss first, or wait? Let me look at this
Hey,
stuff.
Date, when are you planning on leaving?
When I'm done here, fool.
The good stuff is gonna come on soon.
You're not watching that tonight.
Wait, what? What the hell are you looking at? Oh, you little.
Is it a bedside table when you move it away from the bed?
That's a good question. Daniel, Avery, what y'all think? Is it a bedside table if you move it away from the
I
bed?
suppose then it's just a table.
Huh. Okay. Okay. As long as it's on the other side of the room. Yeah, good point. Let's see, why'd you come here? I think I was using a guide for this. That way I can make sure I get everything unlocked at once. I wonder if I still have the bookmark for it. I hope I do. Wait. Yep, I think I do. I don't think anything's going to matter right here. Pretty sure I can ask whatever. Let me make sure and see what route I'm on. I'm on the red route. Okay. So red route and day 4. Right. Let's see. Ah. Okay. Gotcha.
I'm kind of interested in Ota.
In me?
You protected the woman you love. That's not easy to do. I wanted to meet the brave little hero.
Oh my goodness. Why are you buttering him up? He don't need that.
Little? I'm 24.
What the fuck did he just say?
To me, you're still little.
No. Hold up. How in the fuck are you 24? You look like you're 15. Okay, I'm done with this game. What the fuck, man?
I leave this to you, Date. If I did, I would
No,
have
hold
told
on. They have to be trolling. They have to be trolling me. Let me check his freaking file. What? Nobody ages make sense. None of them. That's some bullshit. How in the fuck is he 24? Nah, wait. Hold on. How old is Shoko? 36? Okay, that's believable. Renju? 37? Alright. Mizuki? Oh, yeah, see? She looks 12. See, that makes... Whoa. Hold up. Mizuki and Oda are friends. And Oda also hangs out with Iris. Iris is 18. Wait, hold on. Why the fuck is Mizuki hanging out with Oda if he's 24? Okay. Alright, let's see. Hitomi. What about her? 37? Okay, see? Believable. Takiro? Oh yeah, that's Oda's dad. Oh yeah, that's right, he's dead. He's 60. See? Believable. Yeah, that's not believable. You're not 42. You're 22. That's mostly how animes are, though. Yeah, 12, 60, an old man with cane and clothes. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I know. But still, it's just like... It's not like a case of, like a dragon lolly or something like that. And, you know, or like Rachel Alucard in Blaze Blue and stuff like that. You know, it ain't like... It's just like... It's like, really? You look at him at first glance, how old do you think he is? I guarantee nobody would say 24. Or even in his 20s. They would say at least like fucking shit. 14, 15, 16, something like that. Hell, probably even younger. You said 15 or 18? Yeah, I could probably go 18, yeah. You know, cause then he'll be the same age as Iris. You know, and that would make sense. But so wait, hold up. That makes everything that Oda said in the past, that makes it even creepier. Moment 48, yep, that's believable. Pewter? 36? Well, they did make him have gray hair. Now he looks like he should be like 55 or above. But that's fine. It's whatever. Okay, anyway, yeah, enough on that.
You all ready?
I don't know, some people still ask me when I'm going to graduate. Wait, they think that you're young? Well, actually, I do have the same issue at times. People think I look young too. Wait, I've showed you how I look. Like, do you think I look young? Oh yeah, Danny. I know that people say the same thing for you. Well, I do know one thing. If people are saying that we look young, that's a compliment for us. So we must be doing something right. Yeah, some people have even thought that I look like a teenager. You know, like 19 or something like that. It's like, well, damn. I appreciate the compliment, but no, I'm not 19. Let's see, anything else? Oh, okay. All right, now let's talk to Oda.
Her surgery was successful, right?
Yeah, thanks to you.
I look like I'm in my 20s, but I don't think I look too young. It's because I'm black. Oh. I definitely think that you look young, though. Not like too young. Yeah, you look like you're in your 20s, but, you know. Yeah, but not like high school or something, no. But hey, we both black, so if we look young, we got it.
If you weren't there, Iris would have been in real trouble.
I'm Tessa's biggest fan.
Wait, it's the brat that pretends to be a level 5 kid? Oh, Alberto, wait, did you just get here? Okay, we're talking about age right now, and there's a big reason why. So, guess how old Oda is? Yeah, hey, look, Avery and Daniel, let's see what Alberto thinks. Yeah, how old is Ota? Give me your best guess. Like 16? Okay. Hey, Alberto, here, check this out. That's exactly what I said. I said the dude looks 15. Now, as I was telling Avery and Dania, yeah, the fact that he's 24, that makes the things that he said even more creepy. I can't believe this little shit is fucking 24. That makes no sense. Anyway, alright, back to the dialogue.
What I did. It's nothing special. It's as normal as garlic and ramen.
Oh, hold up, garlic and ramen. Oh, that sounds good. I do love garlic.
I think that depends on preference.
Honestly, I'm a little bit scared of my new power.
Oh, great. Now he's getting cocky.
When I locked eyes with that polar bear,
oh, he was already
I saw
cocky.
him start shaking. He saw how strong I was and got scared, no doubt.
You're not a main protagonist, kid. Shut up.
Ota's body temperature is rising.
You cannot believe that? Well, that's what it says. And plus, he said it himself. And I had to go into the notes in order to check.
He's embellishing his story quite a bit.
Of course he is.
I think we can let that go today.
Yeah, you're right.
Were you watching the stream? A big polar bear.
Yes, I'm talking about who was inside. Did you see them?
No. Whoever it was probably wearing that costume to hide their identity.
Obviously.
Oh yeah. You hit me over the head with that walk, didn't you?
Oh, that was... I thought I needed to protect Tessa, so...
Isn't there something you want to say to me?
Sorry. I'm sorry.
It's okay. But you're not gonna get a second chance.
I won't do it again. I swear on Ganesha.
You swear on Ganesha? Oh, so now we talking about Persona? Okay.
You should swear to a god that's a little closer, kid.
That's... Sorry. I promised that I wouldn't tell anyone.
Then I'll tell Iris about your fake accounts. You know what happens after that, right? Everything you built up here is gonna come crashing down.
But I can't tell you.
Why not? Calm down and think about it. The criminal who attacked Iris is still out there. Iris might have seen the criminal's face. Whoever did this, they're still alive. They might have even killed Iris. Whoever did this, they're still alive. They might have even killed Iris. Whoever did this, they're still alive. They might have even killed Iris. Whoever did this, they're still alive. They might have even killed Iris. Whoever did this, they're still alive. They might have even killed Iris. Whoever did this, they're still alive. They might have even killed Iris. Whoever did this, they're still alive. They might have even killed Iris. Whoever did this, they're still alive. They might have even killed Iris. Whoever did this, they're still alive. They might have even killed Iris. Whoever did this, they're still alive. They might have even killed Iris. Whoever did this, they're still alive. They might have even killed Iris. Whoever did this, they're still alive. They might have even killed Iris. Whoe might come back to kill her.
No.
If you want to protect her, the fastest way is for us to catch this guy. But to do that, I need information.
Okay.
Yeah, come on, kid, fess up. That chocolate thing confuses me. Cause, like, why was it there? Like, what purpose does it serve?
Does this jog your memory?
Oh, that.
What? Do you know something about it? You don't have to show me the thermograph. It's written all over his face.
Absolutely.
Okay.
You mean after hitting you with the walk?
Yes.
I took Tessa in the van and we ran away. I drove for a while, then we decided to take a breather. I parked the car at Famisto on Koshu. I told Tessa I was gonna go in and buy something to drink. I got out of the car, and I went inside. But then, I heard Tessa screaming, "Ota, help!" I ran out of the store as fast as I could, but the car was driving away! I looked around, and I saw there was a car with its engine still on, and...
The station wagon, right?
yeah. Before I even realized what I was doing, I was behind the steering wheel. I didn't mean to steal it. I just needed to borrow it.
The time was 10:33 p.m. Now we know why Ota stole the station wagon.
Okay. So he wanted to save Tessa. Alright, makes sense so far.
I took the car, then drove out onto Koshu, but... I couldn't find the van anywhere. I searched for what felt like hours.
You didn't contact the police?
I thought, after I hit you...
You shouldn't have worried about that.
But that's all that I was thinking at the time. I thought that if I called the cops, they'd arrest me. I wasn't thinking clearly. I was panicking. And that's why I didn't realize it right away.
Realize what?
My phone. I left my new phone in the car.
Why's that so important?
Because the phone had GPS on it. If I looked it up, I would find the location of the van.
Smart.
So I drove as fast as I could to an internet cafe and looked it up. That's when I found out my new phone was at a warehouse near the water. You know the rest. Did you see me turn off the saw?
Yeah, but everything after that was off screen. What happened?
I honestly don't remember much. My mind went blank. I remember rushing the bear, and I think I was fighting him for a while. And we got tangled up, and then before I knew it, he got me in the stomach with a knife.
Okay.
Just to make absolutely certain, you didn't see who was in the suit?
No, I didn't.
Voice? Body type?
Nothing. Sorry.
Anything at all you can remember?
I'm sorry, I told you everything. I can't think of anything else.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Date, look.
Oh, come on.
Damn it, kid.
After all this, what is he trying to hide?
Remember when I told you about my day Saturday? I kind of lied a little.
Oh, really? Not surprised.
What did you lie about?
When I got to Sunfish Pocket, I saw a sign that said the place was all rented out. That part is true. But after that, I said I went home, but I didn't. I was hanging out in Akihabara for a few hours.
Is that when you bought your new phone?
Yeah.
Why did you hide that?
Because something happened after.
Alright.
This must have been about 8:50. I was going to cross the intersection in Akiba, and I saw Mr. Okiura's car at the light. But when I got close, I saw Tessa driving it.
Wait, what?
Iris was driving it?
What the fuck?
Whoa! You surprised me!
I'm more surprised than you are. Is something wrong?
What do you mean? Hey, Tessa, do you have a license?
Oh, yeah, of course I do. Not have one.
Bruh.
You don't have a license?
Shh. Mr. Okiura asked me to run an errand. I had to borrow his car. Please don't tell anyone.
Okay.
You promise?
Anything for you. After that, the light turned green and she drove off.
Was Iris the only one in the car?
Yeah, it was just her.
So is Oda gonna die? Is this how it goes? Okay. Here, let me pull up something for you. Okay, so here's the flowchart. So in this game, basically, it starts off with a murder of someone named Shoko Nadami. And when we found her body, we also found Mizuki, which is... Hold up, let me pull her up. Which is her. And Mizuki is Shoko's daughter. And she was holding an ice pick in her hand while she was in the, in this like, you know the little, it's like a little, I don't know what it's called. It's for the merry-go-round. It's like a little place that you can, you know, like open up a door and then you can like kind of hide in there. Yeah, she was in there and she was holding an ice pick. She wasn't the one that actually took out her eye though, because Shoko was missing an eye when she was found, and ever since then the case has been evolving. So there's been more victims, and each one of them have had their eyes taken out, and the identity of the killer unknown. But we refer to them as the Cyclops killer. So there's an old Cyclops killer and there's a new one. The old one has specifically targeted women. The new one is, well, as far as we know, basically copying the old one, but they target whoever they want to. And we don't know the exact motivations for it. So basically we just have a bunch of people that are lying, have hidden agendas, you know, like Oda. And it's a huge mess, you know, because, you know, the Yakuza are involved. This politician is involved. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff that we just don't know. But everybody has something to hide. And in one route, even the boss was shown on fucking video killing somebody. And I have no idea what the fuck that was about. So, she's probably involved in this too. But anyway. Alright, so let me pull up the flowchart again. So, here's the thing. On this green route right here, which I think I can zoom in. Yeah. So yeah, on the green route, yeah, this is where I saw the boss. And she was killing somebody. I don't know what the fuck that was about, but yeah. On this red route, which I'm on right now, I don't know what happens yet. But on the blue route, I think it was the blue one. Oh wait, or was it? No, maybe it was the green. Yeah, Oda and Iris, yeah, both of them got killed by the polar bear. So they got killed, and then things got more gruesome from there. But in the red route, they survived. The blue route, I still need to explore that one. I don't know what else is going to happen, you know, for this one. But yeah, so you gotta explore every route, and then once you do, it's supposed to all come together, and then you'll get the true ending, as far as I understand. So yeah, really freaking cool game. Just very confusing, and you have to keep your facts straight. So, personally, I have no idea who the actual murderer is, or murderers, or whatever. I don't know who's doing what exactly, but I'm suspicious of the boss, of course the politician, so Sejima, and the Kumakuras. You know, that's the Yakuza. Like, they have a hand in this as well. And other than that, oh, and also Date himself, you know, the guy that I'm playing as, his memories are probably a huge part of this whole thing, because he doesn't remember what happened. I think it was like 6 years ago or something like that, and that's when the original Cyclops killer had did all of his murders. So I'm thinking it's probably him, but he has no memory of it for whatever reason. I don't know. So that about sums it up, you know, in a nutshell. Okay, so let me save it. But yeah, I appreciate the question though. Yeah, usually I wouldn't give people summaries for a game. Yo, because usually whenever somebody asks that question, you know, whenever somebody asks a question like that, they do it in a way like, okay, so I have no idea what's going on, but like I don't really care. So can you tell me what's happening? I was like, no, just watch it and find out. But since I like you, Avery, you know, of course I'll tell you. Yeah, sometimes people are very annoying about, you know, like asking what a book is about and everything. Cause I don't know if y'all ever experienced this, you know, too often, but like when I was in college, and I don't know if it was in high school. I don't think I really brought my books to me with, you know, at like high school or anything. But at college, sometimes I would have a book to read, you know, before class starts, and somebody they'll be like, "Hey, what you reading?" I'm like, "Oh, such and such," and then it's like, "What's it about?" I'm like, I'm kind of in the third book right now, so I don't want to give you a whole synopsis of the whole damn series. I just don't like answering those types of questions. Oda just giving murder victim vibes? Oh yeah. Yeah, like I said, in another route, he does die. Him and Iris. But he survives in this one so far. So I don't know.
That's what I meant by
I don't know what's going to happen by the end of everything, but right now, he's still living. Unfortunately.
And idle driving without a license is a huge deal. So I kept quiet.
Saturday at 6:15 p.m., Ota saw Iris and Renju together. They were leaving the Sunfish Pocket building. 2.5 hours later, Ota witnessed Iris driving Renju's car.
Okay.
What are your thoughts?
All right, hold up. Let me get a chat. Oh, welcome back, Alberto. The rain knocked off the power. Oh, that sucks. He said, "Yeah, I can't summarize. I end up giving a full synopsis." Exactly. I'm glad I'm not the only one, because, yeah, it just, well, like, if you want to answer that question, I like giving people details. You know, and if you're in the middle of a whole series, and it's like, well, like, you know, what do you really tell them? Either you tell them a little bit without spoilers, which is going to take more time to think of, or you give them a full synopsis, which is going to take time as well. So I just like, well, yeah, just read it for yourself.
This is sounding really bad for Iris.
But if I'm cool with somebody and I know that they're not asking questions just to, just to be like lazy about it and, make meaningless small talk, then yeah, I'll tell them. I'll tell them about a series or something like that. I don't mind doing that, because they might actually get into it. But other people that ask me that type of question, they just, they're just trying to make small talk and, it's just kind of whatever to them.
But consider the current circumstances. Iris had her left eye taken out by a criminal who is possibly the new Cyclops killer.
Yeah, see? Yeah, the new Cyclops killer. So, like I said, it's somebody that's basically imitating the old one, and their victims are not exclusively female.
And if Ota had not reached her in time, she would have been killed.
Yeah, that machine right there, that's an ice cutting machine. So, yeah, in the green route, yeah, we saw something very gruesome.
What is going on here?
Date, Ota is acting strange.
What you mean acting strange? He's always acting strange.
I advise caution.
What do you mean?
Oh, really? What the fuck? Okay, so for one, how the hell did he get a knife? And two, what the hell is he gonna do with that? He better not be thinking of stabbing me or anything. This kid always up to something? Exactly. Oh, you got the...
I don't believe it.
He's holding a knife.
Why does he have that?
In any case, you know what you have to do now.
Yeah, strangle him.
I know.
Let me go! Let me go!
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Shut up! Just let me go!
Sleeping gas. Now you've done it. I can't question him like this.
See, I knew something was up.
But you can still get information
Now, you have good intuition.
inside his head.
Dante, as you know, the limit is 6 minutes.
Alright, so now I gotta do another song, Mio.
Won't be a problem. But, are you sure this is okay? Ota just came out of surgery.
Who
If
cares?
anything happens, I'll take responsibility.
But,
It's fine. Just get it done.
Good enough for me.
Exactly. Oh, by the way, Avery, doesn't Pewter look like a gym leader? And actually, Alberto too. Yeah, doesn't he look like a gym leader in Pokemon? Or an Elite Four. Or even a leader of one of the teams of bad guys. He can be that too. Finally, we can Somnium scan him. Yeah. It'll be good to see what's going on in his head. Like, this dude's been up to a lot of crap.
Can you please take me with you?
What the? Iva, why are you always trolling?
As long as I have Wi-Fi, I don't need anything else.
sorry, we can't have pets.
Cold-hearted old man.
Is this the cold storage warehouse?
What the fuck is with this music?
Seems to be.
Not a manga cafe? Or an otaku shop?
Right. I would have thought it would have been either one of those.
No, but a warehouse is a commonly used location in live-action dramas.
You know a lot.
Predicting this, I did some research on Ota's taste.
I see. By the way, are you smaller?
Either that, or everything else is bigger. Interesting.
Hey, that's...
Oh.
Iris is about to be...
Stop right there!
What the fuck? Oh no. What's he about to look like?
Heavens call. The earth cries out. The crowds roar. All calling on me to strike back against evil. Hold on, Tessa. I will save you. Yeah!
I have no words.
I will protect Tessa!
Is this from the stream we saw earlier?
This is Ota's memory of it. It appears to be a bit exaggerated.
Alright, let's help reproduce the memory.
Somnium scan, activate!
This guy even acting like a hero from level 5? Yep. Reproduce the fiery battle between Ota and the polar bear. Save Iris, save the world. Oh no, this is so fucking cringe, bro. Okay.
Curse you, polar bear! I will vanquish you! If I rush in, I'll slip on the ice and fall!
Okay, that part is real. I definitely believe he said that.
Like this.
What the fuck? Why do you run like that?
Damn it! If I go in like that, I'll have nothing to show for it! All of it amounts to nothing. What will I do?
I don't know what that was exactly, but the knowledge you gained might be useful.
I did not want to use my local storage space for this.
Okay. Anyway. Let's see. So apparently for this route it splits. So it leads to Ota's route, and then hold up. You can skip ahead and take the right route, which leads to Mizuki's route, then backtrack if you prefer. Huh. Okay, I'll do Ota's route first. I mean, you have to backtrack in this game anyway, so I'll just do Ota's stuff. Okay, so lie down on an icy floor. That's the first thing.
The ice on the floor is slick. Cowabunga! Did my body temperature melt the ice?
Cowabunga? What are you, a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle?
Aiba, how hot are you?
Those who don't fight won't survive! Ah!
The shoulder tackle? What? Ain't no fucking way he was grappling with the damn bird.
He's too strong. It sucks, but this is war after all. Tessa, may the glory of victory be yours.
It's over.
I suppose we have no choice but to find the glory of victory.
The glory of victory? Okay, I know who you have to ask for that. Ask Marv. Marv will be able to tell you, because the day is his. Ain't that right, Alberto? Evildoers will surrender to the power of friendship? Exactly. Okay, so let's see. Breathe on the plate that's closest on the right side using a tiny. That's closest to the right side, so this one?
4 minutes.
A plate attached to the shelf. The cold has frosted over it.
But then, something strange happened.
What's happening? Oh, that's bright.
What is this?
What the?
We're out of options! Tessa!
What?
If this was another, I would have died already.
If this was another... Wait, no, I ain't letting that slip by. Another, I'm pretty sure that's a, it's an anime or manga series. I never looked at it, though.
Next time, he will get me. It's just destiny. No! I will fight destiny and win!
So he says.
I'm the one who has to help him.
We have to make Hero of Justice Ota fight back and look cool doing it.
And look cool. That's gonna be the hard part. Okay, so what's next? Using another timing, approach the forklift A and use sortie. Okay. So where's forklift A? Wait. That has to be the one, yeah.
A forklift.
Okay.
What? Sortie?
This is Ota's world, right?
I like this Somnium. It's dorky as hell and cringe. But yeah, it's pretty funny.
Your role in
I
this
like it.
dream is to assist Ota in his fight against the polar bear.
Lousy Ota. Thanks to him, my image as a cool intellectual has been destroyed. All systems green. Synchronization rate, 6%. Now, cargo handling car. Forklift. Sortie!
Hey, forklift! Fork over that weapon now!
Did you really just say fork over that weapon?
I can't stand. I'm weak.
Did he really help Iris like that?
We have no choice but to have Ota do it. We need him to stand up.
You have 3 minutes, Date.
Where you use the sortie on forklift A, run to the wall behind Iva, and take a right through the crack to find Day 4 Ota B. Wait, hold up. Run to the wall behind Iva. Take a right through the crack. Oh, wait, what? The one that was behind me is this one. Wait. Aha! There we go. Let's see. Using your timey, cheer for Ota.
You have less than 2 minutes. Hurry.
Yes, yes.
Ota is still down. Ota will feel the worth of Iris's peace when he grasps it.
The ghost inside me whispered. That's right. I can't run away now. I can't sacrifice Tessa. Awaken the soul! There!
So he saw something on that knife. Okay. Oh, the trophy I just got is called My Hero. You know how damsels in distress say that? My hero.
Sorry that I had to get rough with you, kid.
Seriously, dude? Come on.
So sorry, Ota. Date told me to be the bad cop.
I did not.
Temper, temper.
Whatever. Anyway, Ota, I have some things I want to ask you. I'm not gonna beat around the bush. Let me get right down to it. Your mother, Mayumi Matsushita, was at the warehouse, wasn't she?
Wait, hold up. Wait. Alberto, Daniel. The knife. I just thought about that. The knife that the polar bear was using is the same one that Ota had got her for her birthday. Oh shit. Yeah, that was the same knife that she got for her birthday. So wait, was it her? Yeah, was she the one in the polar bear costume? Oh no.
What are you talking about?
Was she there?
Why would she be? That happened at 3 a.m. She was at home asleep.
Then why did we find evidence at the crime scene?
Evidence?
Sure, it might not prove she was there, but it makes it likely. The evidence is...
the chocolate.
Todoroki Man chocolate. This was discovered in the corner of the warehouse. Mayumi Matsushita's fingerprints were found on the package. Mayumi purchased the chocolate yesterday at 10:33 p.m. The purchase was made at an 812 convenience store. The store was located approximately 100 yards from the Famisto where Ota stole the station wagon.
Yep, that's one.
The Todoroki Man chocolate.
the same one I showed you at the hospital. I found it in the corner of the cold storage warehouse.
So? That doesn't prove anything.
Mayumi's fingerprints were on the package.
What?
You have a bad poker face, Ota. Your reaction tells me Mayumi didn't give this to you and you dropped it on your own.
That information is confirmed. Ota's fingerprints were not found on the package.
Mom isn't the killer!
I didn't say that she was. I'm saying that she was at the scene. And so were you.
Wait a minute. Why do you think Mayumi isn't the killer, Ota?
Because I was face to face with that polar bear when we fought. I could tell it wasn't my mom, even through the costume. And no matter what happened, there's no way that my mom would stab me.
Why are you covering for her?
You sure about that?
Covering?
That's why you're lying to me, right?
I'm not.
Are you sure about that? You must have seen direct evidence of Mayumi being at the warehouse. But you're hiding that from us. Or maybe even you're starting to suspect her.
I am not.
Sure.
What are you accusing me of anyway? What do you think I'm hiding?
The polar bear dropped the weapon in Ota's somnium. It was the floral pattern kitchen knife. On the handle were the words, "Mom, I love you always." Date, from this we can conclude that the knife...
I know.
Yeah, take a look at this, kid.
With a floral pattern. Mom, I love you always is carved on the handle.
Ota gave me that knife for Mother's Day when he was in elementary
Oh,
school.
Mother's Day. Well, whatever. Yeah, I said birthday, but yeah. I knew it was something like that.
He knows how much I love flowery designs.
But why the fuck would he give you a kitchen knife? Who buys their mother a kitchen knife? Especially when, what was it? Was he in middle school at the time? Let me see. Oh, no, elementary school. So, a kid is gonna buy you a fucking kitchen knife. Okay. That's how you know this family crazy.
You were stabbed by that very same knife.
How do you know that? The criminal ran away with the knife. No one was supposed to see it.
I knew it.
No, my mom didn't do it.
Then why did you not mention the kitchen knife earlier?
Because I know how it looks. I thought Mom would get accused, and then she would have been brought in here and interrogated. I didn't want to put her through that. And Mom never liked Tessa. So maybe, just maybe, Mom hired someone to kill Tessa. And she gave them that kitchen knife. I don't know. I thought of it that way. Like that would ever happen. I know it sounds crazy, but after I saw that knife, I just lost it. Please, you have to believe me. Mom isn't a serial killer.
Well, okay. Now, I'm thinking that she probably is. But guess what? I'm also a serial killer because I love frosted mini wheats. So hey, you can say I'm a serial killer. I love frosted mini wheats. I can eat that pretty much every day.
Yeah, I agree.
You do?
I do. I don't think it's possible for Mayumi to have kidnapped Iris. Because... the Matsushida's van was stolen from the parking lot of the Famista while Iris was in the car. That was yesterday, 10:32 p.m. 1 minute later at the 812, which was about 100 yards away, Mayumi bought the Odoroki Man chocolate. She entered the 812 about a minute earlier. This was all caught on security cameras at the store. That means it's impossible that Mayumi could have taken the van. And that means that Mayumi being the polar bear is also next to impossible.
Phew.
However, completely clear her.
What?
You said it yourself. She could have hired someone to commit the crime.
But that was...
In any case, I need to hear from Mayumi herself. I need to hear her explain the chocolate, the knife. There's a lot to cover. I'm gonna head to Matsushita Diner.
What? Hey, wait a minute!
Don't worry. I'm not going there to arrest her. I'm going there to clear her of suspicion.
Really?
Yes.
You won't arrest her?
Your mother wouldn't kill anyone, right, Ota?
Thank you, Date.
Okay.
Sorry for the late night, Miss Matsushita.
Okay.
but I have some questions I need to ask you. Could you spare some time?
La 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 la.
I finally remembered about the warehouse. I did it. I did everything.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
I didn't do this last night because I wanted to give you a chance to calm down. How are you, now that you've slept on it?
What are you talking about?
I'll be honest, I don't think you're the killer. You're giving us a false confession.
No, it's true. I kidnapped that witch, I took her to the warehouse, and...
Put her on the table and pulled her eyeball out?
yes,
And the polar bear costume?
I bought it through mail order.
And you were the one wearing it?
Yes, that's right.
Okay, who the hell intimidated this lady?
Date, the criminal has confessed. Arrest her immediately.
You got to the top of Abyss acting like that?
I heard that she used to be an actress.
That makes sense.
Sounds about right.
Man, this game is great. Okay. Now I wonder if she's going to do something suspicious. So are you picking up the second game? Oh yeah, absolutely. Wait, when's it supposed to come out? Or is there no release date yet?
My son is under that witch's spell. Merchandise, concerts. She's bleeding him dry. I wanted to snap him out of it. I wanted to save him. Because I just hated her so much.
Oh really? Why'd you hesitate? Wait, comes out June 24th? Wait, really? Oh shit. So soon? Oh hell. Well, I'm gonna have to finish this game then. That way I can get the next one. Oh shoot.
Killing her wasn't enough. Because the world needs to see that witch die.
Just a quick question, Mayumi. Do you know anything about online streaming?
I highly doubt she does.
I'm not stupid. I might be old, but...
Could you explain it to me?
Huh?
Step by step. Just tell me what you did.
I can't explain it in words.
Yeah, exactly.
It's more like muscle memory.
Muscle memory? Hey, y'all hear that? Yeah, whenever I boot up my streams, it's about muscle memory.
I was able to get it working after trying a few times, that's all. I picked them out of the garbage.
You hear this? How the fuck are you gonna get a laptop and a camera out of the garbage?
Which garbage?
I don't remember. It's true, I planned the whole thing.
That's a waste of time.
You were in the polar bear costume, right? That means you stabbed him.
Yes, I stabbed him with the knife I brought from home. I wasn't trying to hurt him.
And how will it still work? Exactly.
He fought me, and then it just...
You weren't trying to hurt him, but you go for the gut. And it was a killing blow. Mayumi. Why? Why are you freaking lying?
What do you know
to us?
about the Cyclops killer? We call the criminal we're after the new Cyclops killer.
I know. They killed Shoko Nadami and Renju Okiura.
That's right. Both corpses were found with their left eye pulled out. Same as Iris. This leads us to believe that the crimes were all committed by the same person. So this person in the polar bear costume, they are the new Cyclops killer. And you're telling me that person is you? You killed Shoko and Renju?
Yes, I killed them.
Okay.
Well... I don't remember.
What do you mean you don't remember? Do you really think that lie is gonna work?
I have a memory disorder. I don't always remember everything. It's not my fault.
But you remember the cold storage warehouse.
There are times I remember and times I don't remember. It changes.
Date, Mayumi is not lying about that in particular. There are circumstances that might cause selective memory. For whatever reason, her memory might not have been stored properly in her mind. This is not uncharacteristic for those suffering from dementia.
Yeah.
Isn't Renju Okiura the president of that awful company where the witch works? He's just as responsible, using her to steal time and money from vulnerable kids. And I'm sure he was debaucherous and degenerate. That man is the root of all evil. That's why I killed him.
Okay.
Renju's ex-wife, right? I did it to get to him.
But the two divorced 4 years ago.
Yeah.
That doesn't matter. The bonds of matrimony are eternal.
In your opinion, I don't think Renju felt the same way.
You are really starting to aggravate me.
Yeah, but you're wasting my time.
I answered your questions, so there. I am not lying.
You do know that perjury is a crime, right?
I'm telling you, I'm not lying. I killed Shoko and Rinju, and I tried to cut that demon witch in half.
Date, there's no point in letting this go on. She's clearly lying.
You seemed convinced earlier.
I was kidding. I don't think she's the killer.
I am the killer! I am!
Right now, we have to rely on hard evidence. The Odoroki Man chocolate that Mayumi bought was found at the warehouse.
If Mayumi was at the scene before Ota...
She may have seen a criminal's face.
You know what I'm going to say, right? Date, sync with her. Computer, we're going to sync with Mayumi Matsushita. Prepare the machine.
What happened?
The sync machine isn't operating to capacity.
Really?
Yesterday's sync, well, suffice to say, Ota and Date were not too compatible.
Compatible?
I'll give you the big picture. To get the synchronization working properly, I had to push the machine pretty hard. And now, it's not responding.
How long will it take to fix?
16 hours, at least.
You've got 8.
But that's impossible.
So we can't sync yet, huh?
But we need to, or this investigation is going nowhere.
Well, isn't that convenient? So I can't even sync with her, and she might have an answer to this whole investigation. Alright.
Date, I suggest we go to Matsushita Diner. We may be able to find some clues.
Good idea.
Computer, we're counting on you for those repairs. I'll be back in 6 hours.
But you said 8.
6 hours. Damn.
Please, you have to give me at least 8.
That pewter, always so humble. He'll have it done in 6.
Yeah, Pewter is just that kind of guy, you know?
Hey! This is a hostile work environment!
Why would Mayumi lie?
She is probably protecting someone.
But who?
Surely you know by now. There is only one person Mayumi would want to protect that badly.
It's Ota.
It has to be.
Does Mayumi think Ota is the killer?
Last night, Ota left Matsushita Diner with Iris. Mayumi saw the whole thing.
But Ota was stabbed in the stomach by the culprit. Does Mayumi not remember that?
No, that isn't quite it. It is possible that she thinks Ota is responsible for everything.
She thinks Ota stabbed himself?
Yes.
I wouldn't put it past the kid to actually do that.
Why would he do that?
Before I explain, I would like to hear your thoughts. What do you think about the possibility that Ota is the new Cyclops killer?
Impossible.
Why?
In yesterday's Somnium, Ota and the polar bear.
That was just a dream. It doesn't necessarily reflect what happened in reality.
Iris had her left eye pulled out. Ota would never do that.
Have you considered that she pulled it out herself?
Yeah, that's also possible, because it's like, I don't know. I think just about every person that we met so far is crazy in some way.
What?
Or even asked Ota to do it. Perhaps she ordered him to.
The van was stolen while Iris was in the passenger seat.
Mm-hmm.
We know that whoever did it is the culprit we're looking for.
There is a chance that Iris was not in the passenger seat. She could have been driving.
How so?
Iris could have taken the wheel herself and driven to the warehouse.
But forensics only found Ota's fingerprints on the wheel.
That can be explained. It is possible that Iris covered her fingertips with her sleeves. In short, Ota and Iris are accomplices. This was all a performance.
A performance?
A performance, huh? Yeah.
Iris drove the Matsushida's van. Ota drove the station wagon. They went to the warehouse separately. Then, they prepared the live stream. Iris anesthetized her left eye and removed it. Either that, or she asked Ota to extract it. After that, Iris took her position on the table, and Ota donned the polar bear costume and started the saw. Consider this. In the stream, Ota and the polar bear were never on screen at the same time.
Yeah, that's true. I was thinking that it is possible that Ota could be the polar bear himself. Because actually, you know, this is actually similar to something that's happened in Danganronpa. Oh, wait, actually, hold up. Wait, I don't want to say anything else, because I'm probably going to spoil something. Yeah. Never mind.
True. That means Ota went off camera, took off the costume, and then...
Stay away from Tessa!
Perhaps Mayumi witnessed the entire event. It is also possible that Mayumi knew what the two were up to.
So she lied to protect Ota.
Yes, but this is only a theory.
For which game? Wait. Not V2. Yeah, not 2. Pretty sure for V3. Yeah. Yeah, I think for V3. Yeah, so I'm not gonna say anything about V3.
Consider the possibility that Iris killed Shoko and Renju.
Then, this whole thing was to get her off the suspects list.
I can definitely believe that Iris is a serial killer.
That's why she pulled out her eye and had Ota stab himself. It makes it look like there's another criminal involved.
I will repeat myself in saying that this is only a theory. It is one of many possibilities.
It's possible, but I don't think it's very likely. They wouldn't go that far just to avoid suspicion.
I wouldn't discount that, because the types of shit that they've done so far, yeah, they obviously they do not want to follow the law.
Date, you must consider the mental state of the serial killer. Shoko and Renju were both exposed and displayed. And they both had their left eye removed while they were still alive. Whoever our killer is, it is clear that they are sociopathic or even psychotic.
We can't rule anything out.
So yeah, since the next game is gonna be coming out in just a few days, hell, I'm gonna have to.
I hear you.
Wait, what?
Why did you arrest Mom? You said you were gonna clear her. Why?
But anyway, yeah, I was gonna I'm gonna play this, pretty much every day until I finish it. That way I can go ahead and get it out the way.
When I was in the hospital, the police came to me. They told me that my mom confessed. I couldn't believe it, so I went to the police station. But because she was under investigation, they wouldn't let me see her. After that, I didn't feel like going back to the hospital. That's why I'm here.
You asked me why your mom was arrested earlier, but she isn't under arrest.
What?
I spoke with her as part of my investigation, yes. But as a source of valuable information, not as a suspect. Mayumi confessed, but it's highly likely that she's lying. So we haven't issued a warrant for her arrest.
That's what I've been saying! Mom didn't do it, she's innocent!
Word is going around. Maybe Iris was the one who killed Shoko and Renju. And you and her planned this warehouse incident to get her off our suspects list.
No way! Tessa had her eye.
She could have pulled it out herself, or asked you to do it.
You're kidding me, right? Do you really think I would do that? I was fighting for my life against the criminal!
That wasn't caught on camera, though. Neither was the part where you got stabbed.
You're saying that I stabbed myself?
It wouldn't be the first time you faked something, would it, Ota?
Exactly.
You... I'm telling you, I didn't!
Then why is Mayumi protecting you?
Mom is protecting me?
Your mother is stubborn. She's lying to us because she's protecting someone. The only person I can think of would be you.
Why?
Apparently she thinks that you're the criminal.
Why would she think that?
Your guess is as good as mine. Got any ideas?
Maybe because of her condition. Mom has Dementia. Maybe her memory is just mixed up. Everything is my fault. It's because of me that Mom is... I know how it looks now, but back in the day, the diner was doing pretty good. You know Bloom Park is close by here, right? People who visited the park would stop here a lot. But ever since the explosion 8 years ago...
The chemical plant accident?
Yeah. We're just barely outside of the restricted area, but... Because Bloom Park closed, the number of customers dropped by a lot. The diner didn't last much longer. When this place closed, Dad started working at a Chinese restaurant chain during the day, and he was a security guard and traffic cop at night. Mom worked as a janitor. They were both working hard and barely got any sleep.
And you?
I was just a high school student at the time. I was... such a dumbass.
You still are.
I thought it was totally normal to have both parents working, so I didn't even get a part-time job. And they bought me a PC, and idol concert tickets. I had it good, but we were drowning in debt. And there's a loan on the house and the diner. Mom and Dad didn't let this place go. There are too many memories here to give it up. So they slaved day and night to keep it open. They worked and worked and worked. Thanks to them, I was even able to go to a good university, but right after I started, Dad...
Passed away?
Yeah. He had a heart attack. From overwork. But even then, I didn't get it, you know? I didn't appreciate how hard they worked for me. Even when I wasn't taking college seriously and getting bad grades, my mom didn't say a thing. She just smiled and told me that it was okay, even when I told her I was going to drop out. Mom, I'm thinking of dropping out of college.
What? Why do you want to do that, Ota?
I decided that I'm going to become a writer.
Wow, a writer? Well, that's a good goal to have. But you really should finish college. You worked so hard to get in.
You don't understand, Mom. A writer has to put all of their time into their creativity. I won't have time to go to classes. Plus, I'm friends with the editor of a publishing company. I'm definitely going to have my first book published.
Is that right? Well, Ota, if you say so, I won't stop you. Do what makes you happy. You'll turn out just fine. I know you can do it. And no matter what happens, Mom will always be on your side, okay? Forever and ever. I'll always support you, Ota.
Yeah, how'd you guess? It was really just a few texts back and forth. But I was thrilled. I thought I could make it as a writer because of that. But... it's impossible. I know there's no way I can be a writer. I've never even finished writing a novel. Not even once. I always give up after the first 5,000 words. To even apply for the amateurs contest, you have to submit 10 times that. But Mom, she kept supporting me. Not long after I quit college, Mom was always smiling at me. But I think she was starting to slip mentally one day.
Oh, what's wrong, Ota? Do you have the day off from school?
Are you being sarcastic?
Oh, right. You don't attend anymore. Oopsie, I totally forgot.
How can you forget your own son's career choice?
Sorry. Anyway, are you hungry? You haven't eaten anything since this morning, have you?
Are you kidding?
What?
I ate breakfast and lunch already.
Oh, did you? By the way, Ota, what's living at the dorms like?
Why are you making fun of me?
I'm not teasing you, honey.
Don't fuck with me! Mom got sick because I'm such a piece of shit. I was only thinking about myself. I didn't take care of her. I was so stupid, I didn't realize she was sick. I thought she was messing with me. I was so cruel to her for no reason. And she got worse and worse.
What's that picture?
Looking at this photo reminds me, one time when I was a kid, I said something really bad to Mom and Dad, and they scolded me for it. And it's not like it was an apology or anything, but Dad and I gave her a Mother's Day gift. My mom was so happy that she cried. That's what this photo is from. Why did it turn out like this? I'm such a bad son.
Hey, Iba.
What is it?
I don't like Ota one bit.
Huh.
But I can't imagine that this guy's the criminal.
Why is that?
Hearing his story made me think that he's not such a bad guy.
Your presumption is illogical.
Human beings are illogical. We're not like you AI. We can't be logical all the time. But we make up for it in one very important way.
What is that?
Intuition.
Do you find that useful?
At times. Iba, let's go back to the cold storage warehouse. We might be missing something.
Understood. Date, weren't you going to check the warehouse?
I was, but a thought occurred to me. Iba, are you sure that Ota took this car?
As I've already explained, the security cameras at the Femisto parking lot saw the entire incident clearly.
So it was definitely Ota who drove it here.
Why are you stating the obvious?
Iba, Who drove the van here?
There are two possibilities. Either Iris or the criminal who kidnapped Iris.
And Mayumi?
Considering the time that she purchased the chocolate, that would be almost impossible. The van was hijacked from the Famisto parking lot at 10:32 p.m. At that time, Mayumi was in the 812 convenience store more than 100 yards away.
We found the chocolate Mayumi bought on the floor of the cold storage warehouse. But that doesn't prove she was actually at the scene. If she was, how did she get here? She wasn't in the van or the station wagon.
Of course! A different car. I will search for all vehicles that were in this area from Sunday night to Monday morning. Found one hit. A taxi.
Where's that taxi now?
It is parked in Lemniscate's parking lot.
At Lemniscate? Why?
Unknown. But we should speak with the driver immediately.
Hey, got a minute?
Are you talking to moi?
Moi?
Date, now is not the time to be distracted by this old man's diction.
Mind if I ask you what you're doing here?
Moi? I am but a humble taxicab driver.
There we go.
I'm with the police. I have some questions for you.
I was born in Kawago, Saitama.
Saitama? Oh shit. Well now. So since we're dealing with Saitama, we better be careful. We might get eradicated.
And why do you talk like that?
I don't know what you mean. I've spoken this way all my life. My parents speak with the same vernacular.
Did you drive this passenger on Sunday night?
Oh, I did indeed. I remember her well. The old hag.
Old hag?
Damn.
I took her on a tour of the streets of Tokyo. Our ultimate destination was the warehouse district in Ariake.
Why didn't you report this to the police?
Reported?
You don't know about the incident at the cold storage warehouse? It was all over the news.
No, I'm afraid not. Newspapers and television news programs have never been much of an interest to moi.
To moi.
I have just finished conveying my client from Tameke Sano's studio. I was informed that the visit here would be brief, and thus I have decided to wait in this lobby. I recall it was around 10 in the evening. Near the Kabasaki district, an unassuming restaurant named Matsushita Diner. That's where I picked up the old hag. And as soon as she stepped foot in my conveyance, she was already barking orders at me.
In my conveyance.
Follow that van, hurry! I must admit, I found it rather exciting, just like an old chase film. I, of course, insisted that I be paid up front. We pursued the van for roughly half an hour. Suddenly, the van came to a halt at a convenience store.
The Femisto along Koshu, right?
Precisely right. I am surprised you know that. In any case, I knew that the jig would be up if we were seen following the van. So I decided to drive past it. I parked at the 8 store, but 100 yards from there. While waiting for the object of our pursuit to make its next move, the old hag suddenly spoke up. I have to buy something, she declared, then made her way into the 8.
This must be when Mayumi bought the Odoroki Man chocolate.
A few minutes later, the old hag finished making her purchases and walked out. And then, at that very moment, I witnessed the van jet off at great speed down Koshu. I hurried the old hag inside my vehicle, then resumed the chase. We followed them for roughly half an hour more.
I see. If the driver's story is correct, Mayumi did not know that Oto was left behind at the Femisto.
Mayumi thought Oto was in the van the whole time.
Okay.
We then arrived at a splendid manor. The van entered the premises through the front gate and disappeared from view. We, of course, could not follow, so we waited outside. I estimate another 10 minutes passed.
So wait, a splendid manor? That's So's place.
The front gate opened once again, and the van drove out, and we pursued.
Interesting.
But 30 minutes later, our pursuit was foiled again.
What happened?
The van drove into the restricted Kawasaki district. The old hag, of course, demanded that I follow. But I was not about to risk my license and livelihood. Instead, I parked on the road and waited for the van to drive back the way it came. But of course, we knew it might not take the same road back. In fact, we were not even sure the van would be coming back at all. But the old hag was not keen on giving up, so we began our stakeout. About 45 minutes later, the date had changed at this point. It was 12:25 a.m. on Monday.
How do you remember the time so well?
Well, you see, I always keep my radio dial on the same station. I remember precisely which programs were playing during this endeavor. Thus, I can approximate the time.
I see. Please continue.
At 12:25 a.m., the old hag's tenacious gamble paid dividends. The van returned down the same street. And thus, we again made pursuit. I kept considerable distance. We had come so far, I did not want to get caught now. But my caution backfired. I lost sight of the van in the Ariake warehouses. Without so much as a thank you, the old hag popped open the door and took off toward the warehouses. I waited for some time, but the old hag did not return. The goose was cooked at this point, so I made the decision to return home. I am glad I had the foresight to ask for payment in advance.
I follow your story. I have one more question. Where is this manor the van stopped at?
Oh, every taxi driver in the city knows that residence. It is the personal home of Congressman So Sajima.
Exactly.
Sajima? Why did the van go to So's house?
We need to speak with him immediately.
Agreed. Let's move.
Okay. Shoot, it's 11:09. Let me go ahead and end it here for now. We'll pick it back up though. There's a lot of crazy stuff. Alright, I saved it. So thanks for watching, y'all. It was a really cool day. I appreciate it. And I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Have a good night. Sweet dreams.